right, hello and welcome back to another muscle release video. In this video, we're going to talk about different release techniques for the deltoids, biceps, triceps, and forearms. So let's first take a look and see where these muscles are located. So here we have the deltoids, and with the deltoids, you have an anterior, middle, and posterior. The biceps are located here at the front of the arm. Forearm flexors. And then here is a list of the different forearm flexor muscles. You got quite a few. And we go posteriorly and we have the triceps here. They are located behind the biceps. The forearm extensors are here. And here is the list of the different forearm extensor muscles. Now, in other muscle release videos, I mentioned when muscle groups are neglected, it leads to certain symptoms or conditions. The same applies with this group of muscles. And when these muscles are neglected, the common issues that you may start to notice are you could have pain at the front or back of your shoulder. You may have numbness and tingling down the arms and into the fingers. You could have a weakened grip, so your grip is not as strong, or it's hard to make a fist. You may begin to have tendonitis at your elbows or maybe at your shoulder. And the biggest one is you may begin to have carpal tunnel-like symptoms. And when we look at the trigger point chart, you can see why some of those issues may start to arise. Okay, looking at the chart, you can see the majority of the trigger points refer pain somewhere within the arm, shoulder, or into the hand. So if you are someone that has carpal tunnel syndrome, tennis or golfer's elbow, numbness or tingling into your fingers, or weakened grip, you need to make sure these muscles are being addressed regularly in order to start managing some of those conditions and symptoms. So check these out. If you need any of the tools used in the video, the links are in the description below. Let's get started. We're going to start with the foam roller on the biceps and anterior deltoid. So what you'll do is you'll rock back and forth using your opposite arm. You'll want to rotate your shoulder similar to what I'm doing to ensure you're getting that whole bicep. And from there, you'll roll up onto the anterior deltoid, which is on the front of the shoulder, and you'll continue rotating that shoulder as you're hitting that deltoid. Now we'll turn over and hit the triceps and rear deltoid. You'll have to lean slightly on your side and use your feet to apply pressure over the muscles. Remember, whenever you release muscle tension, you want to roll joint to joint. So you're going to roll to the top of the elbow and up into the shoulder. We also want to hit the inside of our arm as well. Now we move on to the massage ball on the floor. With the massage ball, it'll be a little tough to roll smoothly up and down along these muscles, so use this on areas that are particularly tight or tender and roll back and forth over that area, or you can hold pressure. You'll be able to get quite a bit deeper into the muscle with this method, but it'll be more intense than the foam roller, so just keep that in mind. All right, now we flip over and hit the triceps and rear deltoid. So this one, again, it'll be a little bit more intense. All you really need to do is just let your arm rest on the ball, and you're just gonna move your shoulder around, move your arm around to hit different areas that may be tight or tender. And be sure not to tense up as you're doing this because it will not be as effective. All right, massage ball on the wall. Great option for those of you who have trouble getting on and off the floor. It won't be as intense as on the floor, but you'll still be able to get good pressure and depth into the muscle. And you can dictate how much pressure you apply. You're using your legs and you're moving your arm and shoulder around to hit different parts of your muscles. Now we turn over and we hit the anterior deltoid and the biceps. So again, you're using your legs and you're moving your arm around. You're rotating the shoulder in this fashion here to hit the anterior and middle deltoid. Then we're going to roll down into the bicep. Massage stick onto the forearms. The forearms, we're going to use this massage stick. So I placed one end of the massage stick underneath my thigh to hold it in place, and I'm using the opposite arm to press and roll along the forearm. You can dictate how much pressure you apply, but be sure to hit both the forearm flexors and extensors. That's the inside of your forearm and the outside of your forearm. And the last tool for the forearms is the muscle scraper. This is for superficial use, and remember, you won't get deep into the layers, but for those of you with particularly tight forearms, this tool will do wonders. So make sure you hit down at the wrist and up at the sides of the elbow. You'll see redness, and the more redness you see in a particular area, that means the more toxic the area is, and you can scrape any direction. Remember to apply a little lotion to the forearm prior to scraping.